Beerzerker steam beer here. Did a little bit of research on here. Was always curious to what a steam beer was, so we kind of found out. We're gonna pour this beer. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna talk all about the frickin' steam beer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the deal with the steam beer is, in case you're wondering, and I was always wondering, I figured that they like shot superheated steam through the mash tun to extract the wort. I thought they had a fucking tube and they rocketed steam through it to get the maltose out. That's my assumption. Really, it's not that at all. They were brewing. This is a lager. Apparently, as far as I can gather, this is supposed to be a lager. Anyway, steam beer is a lager brewed in the San Francisco area, and they brewed it in open pans on rooftops, and so the fog rolling in, and then the fermentation, in the cold, misty morning or whatever, the open fermentation pots of the beer would steam. So it's just open fermented lager, fermented at too hot of a temperature. So. Not exactly the story I wanted to hear. I was expecting some super industrial brewing process that... Nope. Basically smells like a brown ale. But this is basically an amber lager, supposedly. Smells like a very malty brown ale. Yeah, nice. Amber color, whatever. Well, kind of a neat aftertaste. It's a pretty good beer. I really doubt that they're fermenting this too hot. Maybe they are. Maybe they got a strain. I was looking information like Y Yeast and White Labs. They have their version of yeast that they recommend for this. I don't think anything's really set in stone when it comes to the steam beer. I don't think it was a style that was really too pinned down. Although it seems to be consistent the use of Northern Brewer hops. So I was always wondering what Northern Brewer hops is. Well, I'm assuming that's exactly what's in here. You got an American hop, an early American hop, which basically, yeah, it's bitter. Nothing too flashy, almost a little reminiscent of like a Saz, but nothing too citrus. Maybe a little like a light citrusy to it, but nothing too outstanding and like too abrupt or anything like that. It's pretty mellow hop. Super cool because I have a Northern Brewer vine, first year vine, so next year we might get some wet hop Northern Brewer brews going. So in a year from now, Check the homebrew segment there. This is actually a really good beer. I really enjoy this beer. A lot of people don't. It's nothing super flashy. You know, nothing. But it doesn't taste like shit or anything like that. I've had this before. I highly recommend, like, because this is like a lot of restaurants you go to. This is probably the best they're gonna have on the menu anyway. If you're going to like a regular, even some like hoity-toity cafes and stuff, Anchor Steam a lot of times is the best beer I see on the menu. So awesome beer to have with hamburger fries, like a good burger, fries. This is excellent because you're kind of getting that amber. It's an amber beer, but I swear it just comes off like a brown ale to me. Even though it's an amber lager, supposedly, it is quite crisp. As for tasting out that yeast, yeah, I suppose it's kind of soft, and it's kind of like those hops are starting to penetrate now into the mouth. Those Northern Brewers are really starting to come in, so it is actually, for mass-produced lager, it is getting up there a little bit in the hoppage. Lacing. Well, I'm going to assume this is a lager yeast. It's really hard to tell. Definitely a bit of malt presence in a beer this color. A lot of your ambers and your browns are come off. But it's not standing out though. That's the thing, is the hops and the malts are so well blended and so well put together. I mean, it's a really good hop to throw on top of an amber lager. I mean, this is really. I noticed their Breckles Brown has a really odd hopping to it. I wasn't even a fan of that. Maybe more I drink that beer, maybe I'll get more accustomed to it. But that was maybe like 10 times the dose of this hop in there, possibly. Whatever's in that beer, man, that was hopped all to hell, that one. Yeah, I still like it. I've always liked it, and like maybe they are fermenting it a bit warmer even, and I would be curious to know, because I was having a little bit of trouble finding information. I'm sure it's out there, but that's kind of something you might want to look into to find out exactly what type of yeast they're using and how hot they are fermenting for sure. And if they may even be. I kind of doubt they'd be open fermenting, but I mean, that is a possibility even there. Well, I don't think they're brewed it on the roof in an open pot, that's for sure. But that's a solid beer. Nice glass lacing. Um, Still gonna say this is probably like my favorite beer that I've had from them. I really like their Liberty Ale too. A lot of the other ones I wasn't like really blown away with some of the other ones. Like I said, I wasn't a real big fan of the Breckles Brown, but I know people that just love that beer. So it's just a matter of personal taste. And the IPA I wasn't blown away with. I'd much rather have this. This is an awesome hamburger beer. I swear, fries and gravy. It's a gourmet burger with the fucking pickle on it. This is fucking good shit. Oh, that's an 8 3/4 beer out of 11, no problem. That's a good one. Favorite one from Anchor. I have to say, after drinking this, that may be my favorite one. Their porter is pretty solid too. It's not a bad porter. I might almost get that up to 9 because I'm really liking those Northern Brewers now that I know what they are, and I've always kind of wondered what hops they use in this and some of their other beers actually. Now, I read, so it was worthwhile learning how to read. And now I know all about the Anchor Steam. Beerzerker! I'm going to call it solid 9. I like that beer. It's a good fucking beer. Nice bitterness, perfectly balanced. It's crisp. Everything's going for it now. I know it's a lager and all that. Pretty cool. Beerzerker, and I'm out! Yeah!